Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing today? So I would like to reintroduce myself to my new subscribers. My name is Dr. Bukola. I'm a medical doctor who is licensed to practice both in Nigeria and in England. And also I want to thank you guys for being so supportive. We currently have over 500 subscribers on the channel. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. And if you are new here, kindly tap on the subscribe button. Today's video is going to focus on the IELTS listening. I already did a video on the IELTS writing, task 1 and task 2. So I will leave the link down below as well. So what is the IELTS? The IELTS is the International English Language Testing Scoring System. Personally, I wrote the IELTS in November and I had a band score of 8 overall, but in my listening, I had a band score of 8.5. What does that mean? It means that I got 38 questions correctly out of 40. And today I'm going to be giving you guys 5 tips that helped me to achieve such great score. So who are the people who need to watch this video? If you're a doctor or a nurse who is interested in coming to England, this video is for you. If you are planning to go to Canada on express entry, this video is for you because the IELTS listening is similar. In fact, is the same thing with IELTS academic and IELTS general, which is good news. What is the listening test all about? Let me quickly give you guys an example of what it is.
Hear a number of different recordings and you will have to answer questions on what you hear. There will be time for you to read the instructions and questions, and you will have a chance to check your work. All the recordings will be played once only. The test is in 4 sections. At the end of the test, you will be given 10 minutes to transfer your answers to an answer sheet. Now turn to Section 1. Section 1. You will hear a customer phoning a builder to discuss some work she would like him to do on her home. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 6.
So, welcome back. So, the listening test, as you heard, it's a recording, and then you'll be given your answer booklet and a plain answer sheet where you would transfer your answers after the exam. So the duration of the exam is 40 minutes, 30 minutes for the exam, and then 10 extra minutes to transfer your answers from the question booklet into your answer booklet. The listening test is divided into 4 sections. In between each section, you'll be given a 30 seconds break to check your answers. Now, what I recommend is that instead of you to use that 30 seconds to check the answers you've written before, quietly use it to check the next section so that you would have more time to look at the questions you are about to answer in the next section. You don't have to start wasting time on what you've written before. The recording has played anyway, so don't waste time in looking at the questions you've written before. Use that time, add the 30 seconds to the 30 seconds you'll be given to check the next section. It's better that way to give you the ability to predict what the answer might be. That's it. So let me tell you guys what I mean. Let me quickly play this recording so that you would understand what I mean by that.
Goodbye. That is the end of Section 1. You now have half a minute to check your answers.
So now let's dive right into the 5 tips. The first tip is for you to listen and listen good. Listen attentively and concentrate. You can't afford to start thinking about the rice you forgot to eat the previous day, or you start thinking about your relationship or anything else. And while you're in the exam hall, you need to listen with your body, soul, and spirit, and you need adequate concentration. The importance of doing that can't be overemphasized. So that is the first tip. The second tip is that you shouldn't panic. If you miss a question, don't worry. You still have lots of questions in front of you. You still have 39 other questions at your disposal. And if you're able to get the 39 correctly, that's a band score of 9. So do not panic, because if you do, it will affect everything, because you'll be like, oh my god, I missed that, and then you wouldn't concentrate, you wouldn't be happy to concentrate on the next section. So just take every disappointment in this listening test as a blessing. As if you miss one point, just leave it, brush it off, and then concentrate on the subsequent ones that you're going to have. So now let's just quickly check the IELTS listening marking key for you guys to get a better understanding of what I'm talking about. So as shown on the screen, if you got 40 out of 40 questions, your band score would be 9. If you got 38, your band score would be 8.5. If you got 36, your band score would be 8. If you got 34, your band score would be 7.5. And between 34 to 33 is 7, which is a good score. Either you're writing, your general, or your academic, this score is a good one. So do not panic. So the next tip is for you to read the instructions. Above each question, you have an instruction which says, okay, do not write more than 1 word, do not write more than 2 words. So you have to read that, and please guys, check your spellings. Make sure you don't do any mistakes while writing, while doing your spellings. And if you do, the 10 minutes you're going to be given after the recording, use it to correct any spelling you have. And don't forget to transfer your answers from the question booklet into your answer booklet. Does that make sense? Question booklet into your answer booklet. Okay, that's it. And then the fourth tip is for you to look out for nearest in meaning. Many a time the question might say refurbished, but then when you are hearing the recording, it might say renovated. Does that make sense? Okay. So the last but not the least tip, can anybody guess what it is? Okay, the last but not the least tip is for you practice, practice, and practice again. The more you practice, the better. The more you practice, the more you get used to the accent, and then you'll be able to do well. So when you're practicing, when you start getting above 35, you know you're ready to book your exam. There are lots of practice tests for you on YouTube here, so you can just type Cambridge listening test, and then you see vast array of listening tests to practice with. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, there are several ways for you to let me know. First of all, by giving this video a thumbs up. Secondly, by leaving a comment right down below. Thirdly, by sharing this video on all your social media platforms, because you never know who is planning to write the IELTS, and this video will be really beneficial to them, and then you might even be helping a lot of people without even knowing. And finally, by turning on your post notification bell, such that when I release similar content, you would be the first to know. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're new here, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Bye.